If finding comfortable, casual, and spring shoes for you feels like a struggle, I've got you covered in this video, so let's get into it. Hi, welcome back to Salty at 60. My name is Lori. Today we're going to talk about problem feet and how some of us mature ladies do have several issues that we need to address when we go out to purchase spring shoes. And I just wanted to say, you don't have to be a woman over 60. You may already be experiencing feet issues. And, you know, it's a range of, maybe you're a woman who had to stand on her feet all day to make a living. So, I cannot cover every single issue in this video because some of them I don't have. However, I did keep them in mind when I picked these shoes to share with you. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you are also a woman who only likes to wear heels and you rock those heels, great for you. But this video is probably not going to be for you. Almost every shoe in this video is a flat shoe. That doesn't mean they don't maybe have some height to them, but they are a flat shoe. So let's get into the first shoe. All right, you guys, this is the first shoe that we are going to be talking about, and this is called the Tom's Carolina Espadrille. And I hope that this will come off on the camera well enough for you to really see it. It's got these beautiful lace details at the top. And it's got the sort of like the raffia rope at the bottom. It's got a very low heel. It is a nice flat platform. And I have to tell you that I was so surprised because I have been trying to purchase in anticipation of the weather changing some shoes that I know that I could wear. And came across these Toms on Amazon. And I thought, I don't know about Toms because I tried Toms about probably 10 years or longer ago, and I didn't find them comfortable. They were really stiff, and the cushioning was not what I needed, and I just didn't like them. The canvas always rubbed on my heel or up at the top of my foot, and I said, well, let's give these a try, and I ordered them, and I fell in love with them because the comfort is so outstanding. Now, these particular shoes do not come in a wide. They only come in a you know, they do have some half sizes, and let me see what sizes they're available in. Okay, they come in a size from 5.5 inches to, size 5.5 to a 13. They have an insole pad here, and this does come with arch support if you are a lady who needs arch support. And it has a memory foam footbed, which I think that's why I was so pleasantly surprised at the comfort in these shoes. And what I liked about them is this is casual, but you could wear this with dresses and skirts as well. And it comes in a variety of colors. I think it comes in, well, I did not write down how many colors it comes from. I think I may have a picture that I can pop up here, but I've got a link below. All of these shoes will be linked below. They are all still available. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful casual shoe. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am really interested in doing more boho dressing this summer because my style was just lacking where I wanted to go in the spring and summer, which for me is my most difficult season to dress for. So I'm going to pop up a picture here inset of how I styled these. This is a very monochrome look. I have on this Quince cashmere blends. It's a dolman sweater with like these bat wings, which I love because I don't like to show my upper arms. And I have on these linen pants that I have worn for several years now. I don't even remember where they came from, but they are wide leg. Everything is loose and airy in here. And I thought I wanted to show you this necklace that I also picked up and purchased because and I got this at Amazon as well, and the link will be below. I thought that this was a really, really beautiful necklace. Let me see if I can show that to you up close as well. Okay, I just ran and got the beads, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see these lovely details here on this necklace. What I like about this is these are hand-done, what did they say in the description about these beads? They're very, very, very beautiful. I absolutely was stunned at how great they looked. They don't look cheap whatsoever. It says these are hand knotted Japamala beaded tassel necklace with the tree of life pendant. And as you can see, here is the little tree of life pendant here. And these hand beads here are just, they have different colors woven into it. And like I said, they do not look like cheap plastic beads whatsoever. And then the tassel, which I have seen so many of these, and I think they'll be a big hit for spring and summer this year. And I think you would get a lot of wear out of this as a statement piece. So I wanted to show you that as well. So let's take a look at the next pair of shoes. Okay, I loved those first pair of shoes that I showed you so much by Tom's that I ordered this pair. Now this pair I did get on Amazon, and I'm not sure if I got the white ones from Amazon as well, because I do remember going to Tom's actual retail website, just because they were sold out in a lot of my sizes. So I'm not sure where I got the white ones, but follow the link to the Amazon, see what they have there. If they don't have your size, you definitely want to go straight to the Tom's website to see what they may have. But these are so summery and cute to me, and I still like to wear a lot of navy and white. That has always been a spring and summer look for me. I just think the whole nautical thing is just, it's easy, it's classic, and I love to wear that. So I wanted a pop of red. And again, these are so comfortable. And I failed to mention that these do not rub the top of my foot either. And as I said, they don't come in wide widths, but I took a chance on them because, they are made of canvas, as you can see here, and they bend. And I knew that they would give a little bit, even if they were stiff in the beginning, because my issue is I have widening feet. I like to say widening feet because I never had wide feet before. I always had very narrow feet. And as I've aged, and I have some circulation issues that, I kind of fight with, and I'm also sitting at a desk for my basically 9 to 5 job every day. So I'm not getting the circulation that I need as I age. So I'm having an issue with my feet swelling more, but these were extremely, extremely comfortable. So let me show you what I paired this with, how I styled them. Here I have on a pair of Crew jeans. These are from Everlane, and they're just so simple. I love the length on them because it does show the shoe, and I like to show the shoe in spring and summer. And this is a gauze top that I picked up last year from J. Crew in this bright red, and I didn't try to style it in any way. I just rolled up the cuffs one fold, and then I added these really fun indigenous earrings that I picked up from Jessica Simpson, Walmart, when I did the Ralph Lauren video, and I just love them. I think they give some interest, and they have that same red in them. And that way I could keep all the rest of my jewelry very simple and make those earrings the statement of the outfit, and of course the pop of color in the shoe. So next up are these beautiful, they're made by a brand called Vesperio. I found them on Amazon. They are just bendable, and as you can see, they're very loose on the sides. These do come in a wide width, and they come in, I believe, some half sizes as well. Let's see. Yes, they do come in select sizes. You can see them in a half size. This is a wide width, as I stated, so you can get them in regular as well. And again, I chose these because this is called like a breathable mesh woven knit. And I loved that they were in this gorgeous denim color. I thought that this was very nice. And the sole is, of course, very non-slip. And I should have mentioned that the 2 espadrilles that I showed you prior from Tom's, they also have a very nice bottom to them as well in rubber, so you're not going to slip. And I just think these are nice. You can dress them up, dress them down. They're very comfortable. And let me show you how I styled them here for you. I have I've got this cute little shirt that I picked up by thrifting it. And it's got the tassels, and it's got sort of the bell sleeves, which is a look that I like for boho. And again, left on those Crew denim jeans, and then added these beautiful loafers that just, the denim looks like because the top actually looks like it's a denim color as well. And this was just a cute casual outfit, and my feet do not hurt in these shoes. I could probably walk all day long. Okay, this next pair of shoe was a total experiment for me. I dress, 98% casual, but occasionally I do want to wear a skirt, or maybe I am going to church or going somewhere where I just want to elevate my look just a little bit. And I have been very intrigued by these pointy toe mules. And these, I believe, did not come in a wide. And I thought, again, I may be able to try these out because they, they're open in the back, which would probably give my foot a little more wiggle room. These are not leather. They are, a man-made material. And the way that they are made is they've got this really nice, thick cushion on it. So even though it's not as much cushion as I would like, these are not going to be shoes that I'm going to wear all day. But they are comfortable enough that, I could definitely wear them out to a lunch, to a dinner, to any kind of occasion. It would not be killing my feet. I'm not going to walk around town all day in them, but I do really like them. And let me share with you what this says about these. Okay. So the foam raised insole, they say, reduces pressure on your foot while walking and prevents slipping. And my feet did not slip and slide in these. Of course, I didn't wear them any length of time to like where my feet got sweaty or anything like that. But I think because of the material of the cushioning here, I don't think that that would happen. These are available in some sizes, in some half sizes and select sizes. They are available in sizes 4.5 to 11 and are available, like I said, in some select sizes. Now, notably, this is what I wanted to share with you. I wear a size 10 and I can never, ever, ever find a 10 and a half. And sometimes I feel like I need that, especially with a lot of the shoes off Amazon and Walmart. They may be made in China, and a lot of times they're just not quite a true 10, if you ask me. These did feel like a true 10. And in the video, you may think, oh, your foot's sticking out a little bit, like over the back. But I think it's because I haven't worn them long enough to get this to spread a little bit more for my foot, although there was plenty of room for my feet in these. And I have failed to mention that I have a bunion on both feet, but one foot is particularly pronounced. So that always tends to stretch out my shoe regardless. But these are just a really nice shoe. They're very inexpensive. These were, what were these? These were $35.99. And I realized I forgot to tell you what the toms were. Now, those were more expensive. I paid $48.25 for those, but I see that the price has gone up, and it's probably because now that we're into spring, they're going to maybe bump up the price for spring shoes. And then the Vesperio loafers, the denim colored ones, I paid $35.15 for those. And because they didn't come in wide, well, those did come in wide widths. But because I wasn't sure if that material was going to like rub my feet, that's one thing I cannot stand. And I'm sure a lot of you are like that. We have had enough with uncomfortable shoes at this age. We're just done with them. So I just wanted to share with you the prices on those. So let's take a look. Oh, let me see how I styled this one here as well. Okay, I have on this navy blue V-neck t-shirt. It's just a plain old t-shirt. And this is another skirt that I had purchased off eBay. And I love this. It is so flowy, so comfortable. It's 100% cotton, and I just love it. And I actually like how these pointy toe shoes sort of, it was like adding a little bit of structure to a very loose outfit. And I just like the way that that turned out. So that's how I paired these to show you this particular shoe. Okay, all right, next up is another pair of those Vesperio woven shoes that I picked up. And yes, I'm buying in multiples, because if you have foot issues like me and you find something that really works for you, no shame at all in ordering some in different colors. And that's the beauty of spring and summer dressing is you can have a lot of fun with like matching shoes, because they're generally not that expensive. And for $35, this was well worth it. And again, I think I failed to mention that this actually has arch support in it as well as coming in a wide width. And I don't know if I showed you the tread at the bottom of that denim shoe. These are just fantastic. And again, very bendy, very lightweight. And I will tell you this though. When I got these in this color and I put them on, I was like, why is some of the top of my foot was rubbing a little bit on one side. Now it wasn't bad. And so I said, well, maybe they are just the way they were structured, you know, and I wore them around the house, and they felt fine. But I still would be hesitant to wear these like out and about for hours at a time, like doing my shopping and doing those sorts of things, because there's something a little bit different about that. And that's the thing when you shop on Amazon or Walmart and you are not buying very well-known brands, sometimes the sizing can be off, and even in the same brand, which is the case in this one. But I really like these in these navy blue, and I have so much navy blue and blue in general in my closet. I know that I will get a lot of wear out of these this spring and this summer. And here I styled these with these linen pants. These are new linen pants that I picked up from J. Crew. They've got the elastic waistband, and then I put on one of my boho type shirts that's kind of very loose fitting with the deep V-neck, and added these navy blue loafers. And it's just very casual, but yet, you know, the way I styled it here with the pearls, you know, it can look a little dressy if you like it. You know, if you wanted to dress it up, I think these are, just because these are not leather or suede loafers, you can still dress them up. It really just depends on how you style everything. Okay, for last new thing that I'm showing you here today, these sneakers here, they are made by Ryka, R-Y-K-A. I have had this brand before in a different silhouette, probably about 6 years ago, that I loved, and I wore them to death because there's something about these Ryka shoes. This is a company that's women-owned and designs shoes specifically for women's feet. And this comes in, this has arch support in it. I don't know. Let me see what they came in. Okay. These are available in size 5 through 12. I did purchase a 10 wide, so they do come in wide as well. And let me tell you, they fit perfectly. They were not too big. And here's why I love these so much. They look like a suede here, but they're not suede. It's just a man-made material. And I like them so much because for a wide foot, sometimes the sneakers can look so wide on our feet. We feel like we've got giant elephant feet. And this is why I specifically looked for this Ryka brand on Amazon, because I said, I love those sneakers that I used to have. I've tried to find pairs like them. And when I laid eyes on these, I knew these were the right ones for me. They also have this beautiful gum shoe sole on the bottom. And I like that because I don't care for the bright white tread at the bottom, because depending on what you wear, it's almost like a magnet for the eye to come right down there and look at your foot. These have fantastic soles on them, very grippy. And I have been wearing the hell out of these shoes because, you know, here where I live in the mid-Atlantic, it was still very cold. Now today, we're supposed to go up to 81 degrees. Woohoo! I can't wait for that, but it'll get chilly again, trust me. But I have been, you know, didn't want to wear the boots. I wanted to, you know, start wearing some of my sneakers. Spring is a perfect time to do that. And again, I really recommend these. They do come in other colors. And like I said, they do have, you know, what do you call that? The support to, arch support for those of you ladies who need that. I don't need that, but I tend to go, I love the things that are super, super cushioned. And again, to find something in a wider width that does not make my feet look huge is a win-win. So I thought I would show you how I styled my sneakers, and this is so me. It's nothing special. I rolled up these J. Crew jeans and added these sneakers, and I've got on that I showed you the red gauze shirt that I had purchased last year from J. Crew. And I fell in love with gauze. I like gauze so much better than linen. And I've not had, you know, 100% score on getting linen because sometimes it's very scratchy. And even though I washed it a lot, it just never seemed to get softer. And of course it wrinkles so much, so I prefer the gauze. So I purchased 2 new shirts this year. One of them is this white shirt. I didn't style this. I didn't tuck that. I didn't even did one little cuff roll on here because, you know, it's still a little bit chilly. But this is so casual, so comfortable. I'm in my zone here with these. So now I'm going to share some honorable mentions for you. So I wanted to end this video with some honorable mentions for you, that if you have some of my similar issues, feet problems, which are, my feet are widening and I also have bunions, I wanted to share with you, both of these shoes are from Naturalizers, and I picked up these about a year or two ago. I can't remember, but I checked on Amazon and they are still available. And again, these are just so nice. These are leather and they have this very tiny heel, as you can see here. They have a very nice rubber bottom with nice treads to keep you from slipping. And this was the magic of this. Not only does the band have stretch here, and so you can, you know, it fits your foot perfectly and not, you know, your foot doesn't slide out or slide around. But I love this adjustable. It's got Velcro on it, and you can adjust the top strap as well. They are in this really cute Mary Jane style, which I do like. And these are not my everyday shoes because I don't often have a reason to wear them, but they are so cute and they are very, very comfortable. So I highly recommend them to you. And if you're a lady who likes a nice metallic shoe, I love a metallic shoe because I feel like they're very neutral and you can wear them with anything. And just having that little bit of shine. And what I liked about these is these have a dark sole to them. So I have these in 2 different colors. I believe what I paid for these were like $79.99, and these are pretty classic. So even, you know, you can wear these with your long pants that are wide leg or your maybe, you know, straight legs. They're just very versatile and they're nice if you want to and need to dress up your footwear a little bit. But if you're like me and you just stray away from heels, I highly recommend these. All right, and my last honorable mention for today are these beautiful bionic, well, I say beautiful, but really they're just casual, comfortable. These are called I think they're called their Cheryl loafer. And I purchased these 4 years ago. So as you can see, they're a little bit dirty on the bottom. I probably need to clean them off before I, you know, take them out this spring. And these are leather and they are so comfortable. They also have arch support in them, and I don't know that I purchased these in a wide width 4 years ago. I just can't remember. I did look on Amazon, and of course, Bionic shoes are still on Amazon. And they're like wearing a sneaker. If you look at this tread, it is like wearing a sneaker, and it's just very flexible. The sides are so flexible. You cannot get a more comfortable sneaker. I love this color. It's very neutral. It goes great with everything, really year round, but especially in the spring and summer. And I liked it so much that I purchased these this year. And these are the same Cheryl loafer. And again, I love the tread on these. They are in this gray. So again, you're not getting that white, stark white tread at the bottom. These are a suede. And these are in a 10 wide. They do come in wides, I do know that. So I just wanted to mention these because these are still really great shoes. They are not out of style. They're classic. They're a nice little loafer. They're fabulous for casual dressing when you don't want to wear a sneaker. And they are just a really great alternative for those of us who have feet issues. We want to look stylish. We want to look current. But you know, I am past that point, been way past that point where I am going to wear any shoe that hurts my feet. If I try on something that I have ordered, it immediately goes back. I don't keep them any longer because I know that I'm not going to wear them. Life is too short to not have comfortable footwear. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and it gave you some ideas, and that maybe you'll take a look at some of the products that are linked below. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not even, you know, signed up with Amazon, really. I don't receive any money for any of this, but I wanted to share these nice, casual, comfortable spring shoes with you, and I will see you in the next video.